The Power of Silence, a Stoic guide by Marcus Aurelius. It begins in the quiet spaces between your thoughts, the pause before you speak, the stillness when the world races on without you. This is not emptiness. It's fertile ground where wisdom takes root. Marcus Aurelius, the warrior philosopher emperor, found his greatest fortress in the sanctuary of his own mind. In Meditations, he teaches us that true strength lies not in victory over enemies, but in victory over ourselves, and that victory begins with silence. Imagine your mind as a bustling marketplace. Voices hawk gossip, anxieties, fleeting passions, each one clamoring for your attention. In that din, your judgments blur, your focus scatters, and you lose track of who you are beneath the noise. Choose silence. Instantly, you become the observer, witnessing the market for what it is, transient noise. In that space, you claim freedom. Marcus wrote, "Nowhere can a man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." That retreat isn't reserved for emperors or ascetics. It's yours in every breath, every pause when you resist the urge to react. Silence teaches three profound lessons. 1. Clarity. In silence, your mind unclutters. Thoughts settle like sediment in water. You begin to distinguish the essential from the trivial. The problem you thought insurmountable shrinks. The choices that seemed tangled untangle themselves. 2. Discipline. To remain silent when provoked is an act of strength. It reminds you that power lies not in impulse, but in choice. You realize that words are like arrows. Once released, they can't be recalled. Stoic discipline isn't suppression. It's sovereignty over your own tongue. 3. Connection. Ironically, the quieter you become, the more you hear. You pick up not only words, but the unspoken, tone, hesitation, heartache. Silence is the canvas on which genuine empathy is painted. It draws people out more effectively than any clever remark. Yet our world demands the opposite. Fill every gap with chatter, text, tweet, comment, or risk fading into irrelevance. But Marcus would ask, what is more irrelevant than a life lived without inner stillness? He advises, be silent as to services you have rendered, but speak of favors you have received. Let gratitude echo in your heart, not in your headlines. Let your virtues be practiced in quiet consistency, not paraded for applause. Here's how you can cultivate the power of silence today. Morning pause. Before you reach for your phone, sit for a single intentional breath. Feel its rise and fall. Notice your heartbeat. You've already begun your day in strength. Mindful listening. In conversation, wait 2 full seconds before you reply. Those seconds sharpen your awareness. You'll find that what's unsaid often matters more than what is. Evening reflection. As dusk falls, close your eyes and recall one moment of stillness that surprised you today. Maybe it was the hush between raindrops or the quiet after a deep exhale. Treasure it. These small acts transform silence from a void into a vibrant force, a force more persuasive than the swiftest tweet and more enduring than the loudest speech. Remember, life is fleeting. Words evaporate, but the fortress you build in silence stands unshaken. Silence, Marcus teaches, is the language of virtue. If this reflection resonated, subscribe and hit the bell. Join our Stoic journey, one silent breath at a time.